we na family man.
One. Julia, wat een mooie panje heb je aan.
Hi, thank you. You know what? You know what a pangi is?
Nee.
A
Can you
pan-
please tell me what a panje is?
A pangi is a traditional garment made by the Maroon women in Suriname. The Maroons were runaway slaves
Yeah.
living in the forest from Suriname.
Uh-huh.
And most of the time, the pangi tells the story of the village.
Wow.
This is a peacock.
Wow, that's
You know,
nice.
right? And then the Maroon women are mostly wearing the pangis wrapped around their hips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the pangi date back since up to the 1800s.
Wow.
It was during those brutal slavery times.
Wow.
When the slaves
Very interesting.
Yeah, when the slaves run away in the forest,
Mm-hmm.
safe from their slave owners,
Uh-huh.
and that's where the Maroon women
Uh-huh.
they were free to develop their own style,
Yeah.
showing their culture,
Uh-huh. Wow.
their tradition,
Yeah.
and their values.
Uh-huh.
It is really a sign of freedom, you know, because they could.
Is it
Okay,
like
they
when
can-
is it
okay.
is it like when the people also have their sweet 16 and the
Right,
Jewish
like
people have
where
their
Am-
matzah?
right,
Is
where
it also
yeah, where America celebrates Sweet 16,
Yeah.
the Maroon women they celebrate a girl that is coming into womanhood
Yeah.
by offering her pangis.
Oh,
they
and-
covering her whole body.
Wow.
They covering their whole body with pangis, and then they bring her around the village, showing her off, so that she can receive more gifts and blessings from the community.
Wow. Very
Um,
nice.
And then right now, the Maroon women are selling panyis in the city of Suriname.
Yeah.
So everyone is wearing the panyi.
Wow.
And
This is the panye.
yeah, that's the panyi. You
And
see,
that
it's,
is-
it's very, and this colorful garment
Uh-huh.
is right now a sign of freedom.
Wow.
Especially on July 1st, when Suriname is celebrating the emancipation of slavery.
Wow. So let's go outside inside, then I will tell you about my story, my Sranan Tongo, the language that we speak in Suriname, and which is the main language that we speak, which is called Sranan Tongo. And I will tell you about Sranan Tongo.
Nee, je niet drie want ginger biri jasa, maar vertel me even, maar why don't you tell me about the Sranan Tongo? How
Okay.
you know, yeah.
Julia, the history of Sranan Tongo, of Sranan for short, is the main language spoken about Surinamese. The language is spoken by hundreds and thousands and more people. The official language in Suriname is Dutch. Many languages have said that Sranan Tongo is a unique language. There is no recorded data or information left how this language was developed. All historians know is that the first group of African slaves that came to Suriname with their Jew masters were from Brazil and spoke Portuguese. The slaves were working on tobacco, sugar, and coffee plantation, and their masters were Portuguese Jews. So they were Afro-Portuguese, and they were from West Africa, the coast of West Africa. But in 1667 to 1668, a major change occurred. The Dutch gained control of Suriname, and they communicated in Dutch and English with the Portuguese slave owners. So Sranan Tongo is really 44% English. It has 40% Dutch words, 2% African origins, 5% Portuguese, and 9% is unknown. So, as you know, Sranan Tongo is a mix of all these different languages together.
Right.
But in 1816, the Moravian missionary printed the first text from the New Testament in Sranan Tongo.
Oh.
And from 1832 to 1932, they were always printing a lot of stories in Sranan Tongo, so everybody could read the Sranan Tongo.
Right.
It's not only by the slave, but even the slave masters wanted to know what the slaves were talking about, because it was also a form that they were misleading the slave owners when they were speaking Sranan Tongo, so that the slave owners couldn't understand what they were saying. Sometimes the slaves were making their own words, so that they could trick their slave masters.
Right.
So Sranan Tongo was finally considered an original language. So in 1877, Dutch was enforced in major school. So if you couldn't speak Dutch, you couldn't further your education. So when I was a little girl, my father didn't want me to speak Sranan Tongo.
No, my grandmother either.
You see, your grandmother too, right?
Right.
But my parents didn't want me to speak Sranan Tongo at home because they were thinking that you couldn't further your education.
Yes.
So, and from 1975, when we got independent, a lot of Surinamese migrated to Holland, right?
Yeah.
And now in Holland, even a lot of them are speaking Sranan Tongo. And us kids, grandkids, everybody's speaking Sranan Tongo. We even have a dictionary in Sranan Tongo. And that was it, Julia, about Sranan Tongo.
Thank you.
We na familie man.